Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody going there today on this Wednesday? Ooh, Wednesday. Very soon there'll be Christmas. It's getting sort of a look alike like Christmas. It's coming shortly, guys. Wow, I can't believe how fast it's here already. Today is, oh wow, 1 week from today is Christmas. Can you believe it? It seemed like it was just New Year's Eve last week. But one more week. It's Christmas. Unbelievable. I can't believe the time is going by so fast. Well, hello, everybody. My name is Coach Don Allen, and I am the CEO of Stay Sexy Wellness. And welcome to episode 135. 135. Wow. That's going by fast as well. I want to say hello, and welcome to those who have been rocking with me for 135 episodes and those who are new. Welcome. Let me see who is here with us joining us this evening. Let us see. He's not going live. Let's see who is here with us today. All right. There we go. All right. There we go. We got live. We got it going on now. Super live now. Super live. Yes, we got it going on. Let me see if I can. Who's here today? I'll check on it in a minute. So hello. So my name is Coach Dawn Allen, and I am the CEO of Stay Sexy Wellness, and I help overweight women, who feel overwhelmed, unworthy, forgotten, unseen, go from being stressed out to having energy, drive, and motivation by making small changes in nutrition, physical activity, and movement so they can become fit, fine, fabulous, and so sexy, loving themselves from the inside out. Yes, that's what I do. And I'm so happy that you are here today sharing the time with me, because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to, come with me and just hang out for a little while before the week before Christmas, right? So how did I get started? Let me tell you. Well, the doctor had said something to me, and I didn't really catch it until I caught it. He said that for every year you gain 1 to 2 pounds, and it doesn't really sound like a lot. But compound interest is okay with money, but compound interest does not work well with weight. So, let's think about that. If you gain 1 pound over 30 years, you're 20, and now you're 50, and you gain 30 pounds, that's around 3 dress sizes or 3 pant sizes. So let's say you gain 2 pounds for 30 years. That's 60 pounds. Well, that's what happened to me. Compound interest in the worst way. And, I knew I was overweight. I felt sluggish. I had no energy. I had problems going up and down the stairs. I lost the energy. Then I tried to, my clothes were getting too tight. And then had a hard time going up and down the stairs. And, I tried to hide it. I tried to hide it by taking pictures, or have somebody sit in front of me or stand in front of me. I push them in front of me. So to avoid, seeing this body, I was body shaming myself, and I compared myself, which is the worst thing to do. I compared myself to my mom and my brother. They are tall and thin, and I am not. I'm not that one. I don't know why my body didn't look like that body. I couldn't ever figure that out. So I'm comparing myself, which I learned later on, you shouldn't do that, to somebody else's body. And I felt extra thick, extra heavy, because my body was curvy and their body was like a runner, tall and thin. And I felt even worse. So then I lost the weight. I went down to 110 pounds, but I still had the same body structure. I still had a small waist and, thick body. I couldn't figure out I lost the weight. Why do I not look like them? I couldn't figure it out. My mom told me, hey, whatever you're doing, stop doing it, because you don't look very healthy. So I just gained my weight back. And I said, forget about it. I guess I'm just going to be a thick girl, love me for who I am. And that's that, So, but I pushed it down, deep for a while. It surfaced back up later, but I pushed it down as far as I can and don't worry about it. But I did body shame myself, comparing myself to other people. And we shouldn't do that, guys. FYI, the only thing you should do is compare yourself to yourself. Compare your best self to yourself. Nobody else, because everybody's different. Everybody has different bio individuality, and that's that. You compare yourself to your best you. That's it. So, but I didn't know at the time. So it really stressed me out, and I tried my best to think about it. But it came and surfaced every now and then. And it got to a point, even though I was bothering me, I was overweight, I was slow, and everything was going against me, I didn't do anything about it. One day, though, sometimes I would walk and my knees would give out, and that was the scariest time. That was the scariest thing because I had no control of your body. Can you imagine walking, your knees give out? You have no control of your body, and you don't know when it's going to happen. That happened to me several times. So what I try to do, try to, overcompensate. Whenever I go to a grocery store or any kind of store, I would first even though that happened, I still did not do anything about it. I did nothing about it until one day, the Lord told me to get on the scale. And I did. When I got on the scale, I saw this number that scared the heck out of me. It was 203 pounds. Now, for me, that was not good because I told myself I would never, ever, ever, ever weigh 200 pounds. Not me, not the kid. Nah. But I did. That was me. I was like, no, but it was me. So I got on the scale 3 times. The number didn't change. It was 203. So I had to sit back and just think about that. This is me. This is my life. This is who I became. So I'm like, okay, what do I do? I was so happy I got an immediate answer. Because how many times you ask the Lord for a question or an answer and it'll be admitted. He's going to give you the answer when it's your time. But I got an immediate answer to get on the computer. I didn't know what I was looking for, but I did it anyway. And then I scrolling, and I found an answer. I found a school that resonated with my heart. So I joined up that night. I signed up, and at the end of the course, I was an integrated nutrition health coach. But during my studies, I learned when to eat, what to eat, how to eat, all of that. So I was just focused on eating properly, eating clean, eating. And I didn't know, but I lost 20 pounds just by just changing my way I ate. And I didn't realize that. And then I'm like, oh, okay, I lost 20 pounds. I guess this thing really works. But I wasn't doing everything I was supposed to do. I wasn't doing the physical activity part. I didn't like to sweat. I was keeping it real. 100. I didn't like to sweat. But I had to change my thinking and just, you know what? How can I find a way for me to do movement that I wouldn't mind? So I just thought of creative ways to move my body. I did go to the gym, but I did like classes, different things like that. I do karate, different things like that to move my body, dancing classes, line dancing, anything that I want to move that's going to be fun and exciting. Because I get bored fast. So I got to do something that's fun, right? So you don't have to just, go to the gym and be, do the basics. Do whatever you like to do. It could be cleaning the house, washing the car. It can be anything you want. It could be jump roping, hopscotch. It doesn't matter what it is. Just whatever you want to do is going to move your body. So, so when I continued doing that, I lost another 30 pounds because I added the, the self-care, the physical activity, the movement and self-care, getting sleep and drinking my water. When I did all those things combined, I lost 50 pounds. So, and I said to myself, if I can do it, then I will show others how I did it. And that's what I did. And I was over the age of 60. So it has to be for young people. Okay. So I did do that. And I can show you how to do that. If you wish, I can. So that's how I started Stay Sexy Wellness, because, hey, just because you're 60 don't mean you don't want to still be sexy, right? You ain't dead. So yeah, that's pretty much how I started Stay Sexy Wellness, by just, wanting to be healthy and just wanting to live and have a better quality of life. And that is pretty much how I started Stay Sexy Wellness. So tonight, we are here. Let me see if I can find anybody who is here today. Hi, how are you doing? Shasha from Trinidad. Thank you. Welcome from the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago. Yes. And yes, I see Harlem in the house, and I see Strong Island. Thank you, guys. Okay, thank you so much for coming on today. So tonight's episode is a continuation. It's about the healthy holidays. And the reason why I chose the healthy holidays, because they're here. you know. And this is the time of year everyone's really, really happy. Everybody's welcoming, you know, they're loving, they're sharing, they're smiling. You know, this is a time of gift giving. Everybody just wants to be, you know, this really nice time of year. Everybody's just being lovely, right? And it's great. Nothing wrong with that. You go to someone's house, they want to offer you, hey, here's some fruit cake, hey, here's some cookies, hey, here's some. There's nothing wrong with that. But we have to be a little mindful of some things. That's all I want to just be careful, because some people, most people, maybe want to have a healthier lifestyle when they go to the new year, right? Which is like, what, 2 weeks from now? So you don't want to just maybe overindulge too much. I'm not saying not to them. No, I'm not saying that. Just want to be, you want to like be a little mindful going in the new year, okay? So that's why I want to talk about this a little bit ahead of time, so that we'll be kind of getting ourselves prepared for the new year. So what am I saying? I'm going to give you a few tips first before we start off. I'm going to give you a few historical statistics before we start. So historically speaking, in the 1700s, we only had like 4 pounds of sugar. And the thing about, I'm talking about sugar. Sugar is one of the things that really, really we have to watch a lot, because that's really most of the time when we're eating, the sugar is pretty much the one that's really putting on the weight, the sugar. So we want to just watch that. From the 1700s, the people only consumed 4 pounds of sugar. 1800s, between 18 and 22 pounds of sugar. 1900, 90 pounds of sugar. Do you see a theme going on here? As the time goes on, the more sugar is coming to our society. You see that, right? And in the late 1900s, we peaked at 111 grams or 90 pounds a year. So we see this rising in sugar, right? Now we're doing a little better now. We're decreasing a little bit better. But all this right now is the rise in sugar. We have to watch it. So we went down a little bit. We went from about 90 pounds of sugar to 60 pounds of sugar, which is good. We're getting better. We have to watch those sugary drinks, guys. We also have to watch where they're putting the sugar at. They're adding a lot of sugar to our diets. They're adding sugar to like cane sugar, high fructose corn syrup, beet sugar, and corn syrup. They're in a lot of our foods that we don't even know they're in. We have to be careful and be mindful when we're looking at ingredients, what's in, what kind of sugar content and how much sugar is added to a lot of foods that we don't even know about. So the American Heart Association, they want us to just do no more than 6 to 9 teaspoons a day. And you have to think about what else you're putting in the food, like, you know, tea and coffee, sugar, whatever. But just be mindful when you're putting in the sugar, the amount of sugar that you're putting in. Don't just like pour it like that, okay? Just be mindful. Some stuff already has sugar already in it. So you have to be mindful of what you're putting in. Now, some people are losing weight, and that is because of the medical, some of the medical weight drugs, and that's the Wegovy, Ozempic, Zepbound, Cialis, and Victoza. So some people are losing weight because of that. So I guess that is also well, but we just want to be mindful when we are eating our food or putting sugar in our foods, to be mindful of that. Also, we'll talk about ways to modify holiday recipes. Some ways to modify holiday recipes. Number 1, choose unsweetened flavored beverages and hydrate with water. So what you can do, if you have maybe my iced tea or lemonade, maybe put a little bit of water in it. Just water it down a little bit. So you're helping the drink, helping out by having more water and less sugar. All right. So number 1, hydrate. Put more water in your drink, like dilute it a little bit. Number 2, choose white meat without the skin is a lower fat choice than dark meat. So white meat without the skin, okay, is a lower fat choice than dark meat. Number 3, limit your gravy and cream sauces to just enough to taste. Okay, I know some people like a lot of gravy. Gravy is not soup. Gravy is just an additive to get a little bit of flavor. It's not soup, okay? Number 4, choose stuffing in a separate dish from the meat. It will be lower in fat, and there will be less risk of food poisoning from undercooked meat juice. Okay, so just keep it separate, okay? Next one, consider serving baked potatoes, yams, and steamed vegetables plain rather than a rich casserole or covered with cream sauce. Experiment with spice to flavored vegetables. What they're trying to say is, now this like, you know, people have like corn casserole and vegetable casserole and have a lot of cream, a lot of cheese. They're saying maybe you might want to maybe not have that and just put the the spices, the seasonings on the vegetables. Yeah, you can do that. You can also do the other way because I do like my cheese in my veggies as well. So maybe you might want to have maybe don't have as much cheese or maybe as much sauce. Let me limit the sauce a little bit instead of having a whole bunch. Okay. Substitute evaporated cream milk or plain low-fat yogurt for cream and sour cream. Okay, so they want us to substitute low-fat yogurt. Okay, instead of having the sour cream. Use less sugar in baked treats by using puree, fruit, or natural sweetness. Or you can use gentle sweeteners like monk fruit. You can do date fruit, stuff like that. For dessert, limit choices only to 1 or 2 items and choose a smaller portion. So, guys, sometimes we go a family, they have like 20 desserts. Don't put 5 or 10, just pick 1 or 2 desserts, guys. This thing, don't pick all 20. Or unless you're going to pick 20, just get like a little spoon from each one. That's going to be kind of hard, though, because it's going to probably taste good and you want to go back. But just think about it. Before you choose, just choose 1 or 2 of the snacks and not more than 2. Just, limit yourself. Just trying to control yourself. Maybe you can take some home or something, okay? The next one, skip the eggnog and choose fewer alcoholic drinks, which lead or tend to have higher in calories. What they're trying to say is alcohol has a lot of sugar in it. It's a lot of sugar in alcohol, guys. So let's let you know. If you didn't know that, there's a lot of sugar in alcohol. So it says, skip the eggnog and choose fewer alcoholic drinks, which tend to be higher in calories. 1 serving of alcohol is 5 ounces of wine, 12 ounces of light beer, or 1.5 ounces of liquor. And don't skip meals. Don't skip the meals. And don't say I'm going to skip my breakfast so I can have a larger portion. If you skip your meals, then you're going to be more hungrier because you skipped the meal. Then you're going to want to eat more. So don't skip your meals. The last one is reflect on your favorite holiday food. For instance, you might say, man, I can't wait to get that macaroni and cheese. Okay, fine. So eat the food that you enjoy. Okay, if you're going to eat the food that you enjoy. Avoid the food that you don't like. Don't avoid. Don't eat something that you don't like. Only eat the foods that you're going to enjoy. Because someone may say, yeah, here, dear, eat my so-and-so and eat this. And you'll be trying to be polite and eat it when you don't really want to eat it. Those are wasted calories. Don't eat what you don't want to eat. Eat what you want to eat. Because that way you're wasting your calories. Using calories on something that you really want to eat. That makes sense, right? Okay. So those are my tips for modifying your holiday recipes. Now, last week, I talked about the top 10 Christmas desserts, right? So number 1 was Christmas pudding. Number 2, gingerbread cookies. Number 3, mince pie. Number 4, Yule log. Number 5, Christmas truffle. Number 6, sugar cookies or shortbread. Number 7, sticky toffee pudding. Number 8, pecan or pumpkin pie. Number 9, panettone and Pandora. Number 10, eggnog cheesecake. Those are the pretty much the regular ones. Then I have some extra ones that I added on there. Honorable mention: Christmas cake, chocolate fondue, apple pie, peppermint bark, hot cocoa cake, snickerdoodles, and chocolate crinkles. So those are honorable mentions. I mentioned them because only was one meal or one dessert that was American, and that was a shortbread. So I was like, man, only one was from America. So what I did was, and I did make the thumb bread cookies last week. That was like a shortbread thingy. But this time I made chocolate crinkles cookies because they originated in the United States. I wanted to have a U.S. dessert. I'm like, wow. We only had one last week. We had another one. So it says chocolate crinkles originated in the United States, dated during the mid-20th century, inspired by traditional chocolate cookies, but with a unique crinkled appearance. Popularized in the 1960s and 1970s as a holiday treat. Made with cocoa powder, giving them a rich chocolate flavor. Rolled in a powdered sugary before baking, creating their signature look, often affiliated with gatherings and festive occasions. So it's something like a brownie. It's something like a brownie, soft brownie cookie. It's kind of sweet, kind of fudgy. And it says served with at a holiday party. You could add them to Santa Claus's cookie plate or bake a batch just because. So I baked some. I can see it. Let me see if you can't see it, right? I baked some. Let me see. Try a little better. Where's my thing? Here we go. It's like they're very crinkly. Yeah, let's see. Do this better. Ooh, that's better. So yeah, they taste pretty good. They're crinkly. They're like a little fudgy, like a little fudge, little brownie. And so what I did, I substituted a lot. I substituted the granulated sugar for coconut sugar, and I made sure that the cocoa powder was dark chocolate. And instead of using all-purpose flour, I used wheat flour. And instead of using oil, I use avocado oil for my oil. So I kind of substituted to make it a healthier treat. Also, it was kind of interesting that I didn't know. I learned something new today. So when it has powdered sugar, which maybe considered to be confectionate sugar, if you don't have any powdered sugar, I found a hack. You take whatever sugar you have. If it's coconut sugar, if it's granulated sugar, you take it, you put it in the blender for about a minute on high, and if it's going to blend and it's going to break down and turn to powder. You don't even have to buy powdered sugar. You just put it in the blender, and about a minute or two on high, it's going to turn to powder all on its own. I learned that hack today. So if you don't have any, just make your own. Isn't that cool? Well, that's all I have today. I think that's all I have for today. So I hope that you enjoyed the healthy holiday treats information and the interesting American crinkled cookie. And I'm tasting really good. I'm be nice. It tastes very good, like a little fudgy brownie. So I think you like it. I think Santa Claus might like it. Maybe I make some more. Put it on Santa's plate. Well, that's all I have for today. Let me see if anybody else jumped on real quick. I don't want to be rude. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. I'm having problems. Let's see. Well, I can find Facebook here. Ooh, I'm going in the wrong area here. Oh, here we go. Hey, it's Jacksonville, Florida in the house. Hey, we have Strong Island in the house. We have Miami in the house. We have, I think she's DC in the house. All right. So I'm glad. Thank you guys for watching. So I hope you enjoyed the holiday information today. Yeah, the hack was pretty good, right? I didn't know either about that powdered, because I was going to buy some powder, and they said, oh, you don't have to do that. Oh, you have to take your sugar, whatever you have in the kitchen, and then just put it in the blender for like a minute or two on high, and that breaks it down and turns into powdered sugar. I'm like, oh, thank you for the information. Oh, I see DC in the house, nation's capital. Hey, how y'all doing today? Well, that's all I have to do for tonight. Stay well and healthy. Stay sexy wellness, and you guys have a happy Christmas, because I won't be coming on next week. I will be in the island of Bermuda, enjoying my vacation there. So most likely I won't be jumping on, but I will definitely not miss my sister's 200th episode. I will definitely be on there for that. I won't be on next week, but I'm definitely going to jump on to wish my sister, Sonia Dungy, her 200th episode. Woo! Yes, go sister. All right, goodbye for now, guys. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Bye-bye.